Hi, I'm Ryan, and you're watching Comic Book University.
Hey guys, Professor Bell, Comic Book University, and Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, issue number 1. I know, I'm doing this, and it's like 2 years after the thing came out. I don't want to hear about it. Thing is, I actually met Ryan North recently. You might see the beginning of this particular video. That's Ryan North. He doesn't say his last name. But cool moves. Anyway, so yeah, I met him. He's a nice guy. Let me buy the comic book for $4, even though it's that's the American price, and we're in Canada. It should have been $5. And I wound up giving him $5 anyways because he didn't have change. I'm like, yeah, sorry, brother. Just take the thing. Like shipping and handling, for crying out loud, or $1 for the signature. Come on. So he's cool people. At the same time, he owes me $1. Anyway, now I'll say the thing in the beginning was definitely worth $1. Anyway, so I told about how I didn't read this comic book before, and now I just really want to, I want to read it. I want to see what it's all about. He already won an award for this comic book for best comic book for teens, which is interesting because the first couple of pages when I was reading this, it did indeed look like it was just for teens. At the same time, it clearly wasn't, because you look into it more clearly. They too clearly in the same sentence, really. The idea is that she was singing the Spider-Man theme song from way back in that 60s show, the original Spider-Man cartoon. Yeah, but switching up with Squirrel Girl and her own version of the lyrics. But it was clearly to that original TV series' jingle. So that was fun, and that obviously cannot be for teens. They're not going to get that. They're not going to get that reference at all. In fact, none of them even want to watch those old things. I've got the box set with all of the those old original TV episodes. My kids don't want to watch that. My older kids don't want to watch it. None of my kids want to watch that. They're not interested. Like, screw this. So this was actually pretty good. There were a bunch of cool things in here that, while at first I didn't think it was going to be great, it did turn out to be really funny. And I did enjoy it a lot. Kraven the Hunter came to fight off Squirrel Girl, and go figure, she winds up beating him very simply by showing a picture that Deadpool has about various enemies to fight, and says, oh look, this is Gigantos. He is this big whale with fists that protects Namor and Atlantis. So you've been wasting your time up here on the surface. The real creatures are down below in the sea. He's like, you're right. I have been wasting my time, mostly on humans and spider people. Yeah. So, yeah, clearly Kraven's dead now. Anyway, that being said, the next issue is supposed to have Galactus showing up. Now, I don't have that issue. I may consider grabbing a trade or two. Yeah, I seriously may decide to check out some other issues of this comic because it was definitely fun. I'm not going to rush into it, but if I find them and they're on the cheap, yeah, I will absolutely get them, and I will read them, and I will review them. But for now, just this one. There's no need to really give this a grade. I'm just going to say this was a very fun comic. I enjoyed reading it. And the art style, while that alone may not be great, it seems that the kids absolutely love it. The teens and all that stuff, like, it's their version. You know what? I can't understand it any more than I can understand their music. So that being said, get off my lawn. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.